See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you perceive it? That's what we're going to be talking about today. How is this meant to be taught, right? How is this meant to be taught? So God never told us to forget our past. Never tells us to forget our past. He said, don't dwell there. Don't live in it. We're not supposed to forget it, but some of us are living there, right? So we're not supposed to live there. There should be a time and a season. We're big on that. There's a season for everything, correct? It's not summer all year long. Even though summer's a little bit hotter this year, it seems like it's all the way well into almost February. Still hot, but it ain't gonna remain that way. We got a cold front that you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to move. You have to be able to perceive that it's something new. So you may be in a season where you've been losing. But there, at some point, you have to encourage yourself to perceive something differently, or else you're creating a whole new reality, right? And that reality is going to be what? Just living in misery and pain. At some point, if you've been an alcoholic and you drink 36 beers a day, but at some point you notice that you drink 35 beers a day, amen, congratulations, you're right there. That growth is happening. That's the mind that you have to have. You have to be locked in that way, right? If you're an addict and you used to smoke eight bowls a day, and you notice that you're only on now, you're like at 6 bowls or whatever it is, like, amen, you're progressing, you're changing, a new thing. That's the mind you have to have. So don't stay in the past, right? We're not staying there. Let's see. So the past, we use it as a prison when we do that. And when we keep ourselves locked up in that way, then everything we perceive is that. And if everything we perceive is that way, then nothing will ever change. Case in point, if that's the only thought that I have, that's the only reality that I'll see. That's the only reality I'll see. I'll keep making the same choice because I don't think I can make a different one. If I can't make a different choice, I can't perceive a different reality. And therefore I stay in the misery, I stay in the pain, and I become what self-fulfilling prophecy. That's why I say, like, doing nothing is not an option. You cannot do nothing and expect something to change. I don't care how long you wait on the Lord. If you don't do anything, nothing will produce. Right? Everyone heard about the helicopter and the person drowning, and nope, I'm waiting on the Lord. Okay. Then they send a boat. Nope, I'm waiting on the Lord. Okay. How long? We're here in the physical. So you can keep your head in heaven if you want to. Maybe you're gonna get there real soon if you keep thinking that way. This is the physical. We need hands and feet of God to get miracles done. That's why we cannot go around just saying, I'll pray for you.